Alright students, today we are going to go from Vertex form back to standard form. Make sure you take notes and do the survey at the end. The survey questions will be on the last slide if you cannot see them on your phone. So, if we want to go from vertex form, which is the y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, back to standard form, which is the ax squared plus bx plus c, which is what we started working with a couple weeks ago, we need to do a couple of things to simplify. So our first step we're going to do is we're going to simplify the vertex form. We're going to keep it simple for now, and we're always going to have a as 1, so you'll never see a number out in front. In order to go back to standard form, we need to think back to how we multiplied polynomials, which we distributed, or you did the box method. We're going to be doing a lot of that again. Alright, so this is what we'll be doing. After we multiply, then we're just going to combine our like terms like before. Alright, so example number 1. Y equals x minus 3 squared plus 4. So we have this x minus 3 squared, which we learned a couple weeks ago that when we're squaring something, we just multiply whatever's in the parentheses twice. So we're going to do y equals x minus 3 times x minus 3, because that's squaring something, and then the plus 4 goes at the end. So in order to do this, we're just going to distribute the x to the x to the negative 3, the negative 3 to the x, and the negative 3 to the negative 3, which will give us x squared minus 3x plus 9, and then the plus 4 comes down. After we distribute, we just want to combine our like terms. So we have a negative 3x minus 3x, which is going to give us a negative 6, and then 9 plus 4 is going to give us a positive 13. So our answer then is y equals x squared minus 6x plus 13. So we're back to standard form, which is what we wanted. Example number 2, we have x plus 4 squared minus 2. So again, when we're squaring something, that just means we write it twice. So x plus 4 times x plus 4, and then the minus 2 comes down. Again, we're going to distribute the x to the x to the 4 to the x, and the 4 to the 4. So we end up with x squared plus 4x plus 16, and then we bring down the negative 2. So again, we're going to combine our like terms, bring down the x squared, and then 4x plus 4x is 8x, and then we have a positive 16 and a negative 2, so 16 minus 2 gives us 14. So our answer is y equals x squared plus 8x plus 14. Example number 3, we have y equals x minus 1 squared. The only difference on this one is we don't have a number on the outside. It doesn't change anything though, except we'll have one less step in the end. So we have x minus 1 squared, which means we're going to do x minus 1 times x minus 1. Again, we're going to distribute the x to the x to the negative 1 to the x, and the negative 1 to the negative 1. When we do this, we have x squared minus x plus 1. Combine our like terms just like before, so we have x squared minus 2x, and then there's nothing to combine with the plus 1, so we just bring that down to the answer. So our answer is x squared minus 2x plus 1. Example number 4, we have y equals x squared minus 3. Now, there's no parentheses on this one, so there's nothing to simplify. If we square an x, it's just x squared. Nothing's being done to the negative 3. So our answer is actually y equals x squared minus 3. Alright, so just a couple of reminders. When we're going from vertex form to standard form, we're going to simplify the vertex form. Again, we're keeping a as 1 for now. We need to keep multiplication in mind. We're just distributing. So make sure you're distributing everything and not just the outside and the inside numbers. If you want to use the box method instead of distributing, that is perfectly fine. And then our last step is we're just going to combine our like terms. Alright, don't forget, make sure you took all the notes. If I went too fast, go back and look at it again. Take the survey now so you don't forget, and bring your notes to class tomorrow, and if you have any questions as well. Here are the survey questions if you cannot see them on your phone.